Yo, what's up, guys? Sean video, and today I'm be talking about how Giannis Antetokounmpo got even better this season. Now, you may say, how is a guy that is already an NBA champion, a DPOI, a two-time MVP, already getting better? It's insane. It really, really is. The guy this season is making case for the best player in the world, and he's also making the case for the MVP. Bucks started off incredibly slow. Giannis Antetokounmpo trade rumors. Well, I'm here to say it's over. No more Giannis trade rumors. The Bucks are right now this close, in my opinion, to be a title contending team. They might have to go out because of Chris Middleton, because you might need to go out and get that consistent third guy, and you can never have enough depth as well. So Bobby Portis contract, Pat Connaughton contract, Chris Middleton contract. They can go out, they can get a guy, they can get a good amount of role players to accompany both Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard. Now, Giannis Antetokounmpo this season is averaging 32, 11, and 6 on 61% from the field, and his shooting percentage is 63.3%. But only really knock on Giannis has always been his free throw shooting, which this season is at 61.5%, which would be the lowest of his career on 11.4 attempts per game. I made a video the year the Bucks won, and I was like, this may hold the Bucks back from winning an NBA Finals. What do? They instantly win the Finals. So nice fucking video. That video is now privated, so any Bucks Giannis fans out there, that video is cooked. It's cooked. Not deleted, privated, but it's still cooked. Now, Giannis has gotten even better in the mid-range shot as I've been making these videos for the last couple of months. Again, huge shout out to shot creators, able to look at shot charts and kind of like a baseball savant, if you will, for my baseball fans out there, just to look at like shot charts and percentages, and it's all free. So shout out to shot creators. So I want to go ahead and look at Giannis's overall basic video is going to be on Giannis's mid-range jump shot ascension. Last season, his mid-range jump shot was not really it. He's still not a great three-point shooter at all. Remember, he had this play to win the game against the Hornets early on the season. I was listening to the Hornets broadcast with Eric Collins and Del Curry. They're like, whoa, we'll take that. Giannis midi per game? I'm even like, Giannis is shooting good from the midi, but Giannis at the rim is God mode. Giannis from the midi, man, it's like 50%. Like, is either going to go in or not? Maybe even less. So Giannis at the rim, don't take that. Giannis at the midi, I can live with that. I can live with that. Now, looking at Giannis last season from the mid-range, it just was not good at all. Giannis Antetokounmpo last season shot 95 mid-ranges. Actually, that is cap. That is cap. Giannis last season only made 35.1% of his mid-range jump shots, 61 of 174. Just was not really great from really anywhere except for at the rim, which is why people were calling him running down. Because you look at his shot chart, you see a lot of red above the break, corners, middies, non-paint shots. Paint shots, amazing, 77.5% right at the rim. 66.3% is the league average, and he was at 77.5, which is phenomenal. The mid-range, which is right here, 35% above the break, and then the kind of like heaves over one, right corner threes right there. And so this was not Giannis's season in terms of jump shots. Overall on jump shots, I want to see what Giannis shot on jump shots last season. I was looking at a couple of guys earlier. Yeah, Giannis last season from the jump shot was pitiful. It's not like he's been great this season. I think he's like at 41 and some change in terms of percentage. 98 of 303, just stinky. 32.3%. Phenomenal right at the rim though. And then you compare that to this season where he's having an even better season, because I'm gonna go look at the shot chart. I also want to show stats as well. 32 points, which is in the 100th percentile. 11.5 rebounds. He's one of the best rebounders in basketball, one of the most underrated playmakers in basketball as well. The 94th percentile. Blocks, one of the best defenders in basketball. 1.6 blocks per game, which is in the 97th percentile. 0.6 blocks, only in the 41st percentile. 63.3% true shooting percentage, which I want to compare right after to his last season's, which I definitely have to think would be a decent amount higher this season than it was last season. Now, 3-point shot, not existent. Giannis, you just have to abandon the 3-point shot and just say, hey, I'm a mid-range guy and I get to the rim. I have my finger rolls, my floaters, my this, but that right at the cup. Outside of that, mid-range jump shots and the rim, and work on that free throw shot. He's only averaging less than a 3 a game, 0.7, which is in the 18th percentile. 7 free throws made per game in the 100th percentile, and plus minus 1.3, which plus minus can be a skewed stat. So I'm not going to take too much into that, but I guess he is in the 68th percentile. And last season, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, his overall stats. Shooting percent was 64.9% in the 92nd percentile. 3% is 27.5, 27.4, just about 70th percentile, 3-point attempts per game, 1.7 in the 32nd percentile. Still shooting around 7, still making, I would say, he's making bang on average 100, bang on average 7 free throws made per game. So in terms of that, he's been pretty good. Now he hasn't really been making them at the clip you would really want to see, but this is now Giannis in the year 2024-2025, shooting a lot better in the mid-range jump shot, and really just shooting a lot better outside of the 3-point shot, which again is just pitiful. I remember watching him. It was like a Friday game, Bucks versus, or maybe not a Friday game. It was like an NBA Cup game. I forgot what game it was. It was a pretty hyped up game. Celtics versus Bucks. I think it was Friday. Had on ESPN. It went down to the wire. Giannis had a 3 at the wing and he missed it. And I'm thinking to myself, why is Giannis out of the blue just taking a wing 3 like he was in rhythm? Like, when has Giannis ever been in rhythm from 3? He's not a 3-point shooter. Now I can see him at points being in rhythm from the mid-range shot, stop on a dime, just a nice little like in rhythm shot. He's feeling himself and just take a nice little pull-up jumper from the midi. From 3, that's a bailout because we're scared of Giannis at the rim. Giannis from 3? Oh, thanks, you baby. Jesus, I'll live with that every day of the week. And Giannis this season in the mid-range, you guys see it right here, where my mouse is. He is at 44 of 95, which is 46.3% from the midi, which is amazing, especially for Giannis. But also, the league average is only 41%. Now, his non-paint rim shots, 31 of 74, slightly below league average, 41.9%. He's shooting. The league average is 42.8. Right at the rim, he's money. He's going to be one of the most ferocious paint scorers we've seen in NBA history. 216 of 293, 73.7% at the rim, while the league average is 65.6%. Now, things I want to point out, he's pretty elite at cutting, 88.9%, drives at 66.1%, dunks, money, 92 dunks, 94.8%, fadeaways, not the greatest, 40%, money in the finger rolls, decent floater wise, jump shots. Like I mentioned, the 3-point shot skews, the mid-range shot is money though, even though the mid-range is like 47%. So for the mid-range is money. But overall jump shot not great, 51 of 123. 41.5%. They want to go ahead and show, I believe, like 5 jumpers on his mid-range, because there's definitely points where you look at Giannis and he kind of like hesitates the jump shot. He goes ahead and, you know, doesn't have the utmost confidence in it at times, but when he does, and he has the amazing ability to, you know, finish at the rim, and then all of a sudden he'll just pop out a mid-range jumper, and I'm just like, yo, like, what is this? Like, this man just got even more overpowered, and it's like, it's genuinely unfair. So I'm gonna go ahead and show like 5 of his mid-range jump shots and just quickly break that down. But shout out to Giannis for working on a mid-range jump. He's one of the more efficient mid-range jump shooters this season. Last time I checked, I saw him, he was like top 5 in like percentage wise from the mid-range jumpers. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait till this loads up, and then I'll get you guys when this is all up. All right, so I'm pretty sure Shot Creator is down right now. It's loading. I did quickly just check Twitter. Usually shout out to, as usual, NBA_University. They had made a tweet about Giannis' mid-range jumper on November 24th, which at that point he was third in the NBA in mid-range field goal attempts per game, and he was shooting 47.8%. So quickly just watch this video and just kind of break it down as it goes along. This Giannis, you see he has Patrick Williams on him. Just nice little, just confident shot. Just sidestep midi right in his eye. Right on Andre Drummond. Just nice little step back. Just cash. So yeah, that's what I kind of like about Giannis as well. And that shot right there, that is hot. Just backs down, Jared down. Very good defender. Gets to a spot, cash. Nice little pull up on Ben Simmons. Very, very good defender. On Al Horford, nice little step. Turnaround, cash. Jaylen Brown. Fading jumper right there. Right between LaRavia and Jaren Jackson Jr. right in his face. Right over Jay Huff. Cash, contested jumper. Right over Alperen Şengün. Cash, nothing but net. Over Obi Toppin, right in his eye. Over Vooch, right in his eye. So contested mid-range jumpers are there. Not just open jumpers you love to see from Giannis. You obviously has that height to shoot over people as well. Right in, trying to see who that is. Trying to think at the top of my head. My fault. Usually I'm really on point with this. So my fault. Beautiful. Again, not just wide open shots, but fading, leaning, right in Isaiah Stewart's face. Kind of a late contest rather than Jalen Duren. Kind of playing like a drop coverage. Gives Giannis the mid-range. Cash. Giannis makes some space. Late contest from K. Just puts a hand out, but not really a contest. Brandon Miller really not contesting him. Again, they're leaving him wide open. Giving him the Russell Westbrook treatment. The Hornets. Cash. Out right in his eye. Cash. Right in Luke Cornett's face. Pull up. Right in Brandon Miller's face. Wide open. Free throw line jumper. Right over Grant Williams, basically. Over Cody Martin. Bang. Again, wide open. Grant Williams late contest. That's just not enough. That is just not enough. Because right now, Giannis Antetokounmpo is a consistent mid-range jump shooter when he has that space. Again, not just wide open. He's leaning. He's fading. He's not just taking wide open jump shots. And again, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything from what I'm looking at right now. But it's been amazing. He's phenomenal transition, 72.2%. His turnaround's even pretty good at 46.4%. Layups, 60%. Even the hook shots, 45.8%. Floaters, 45.5%. Finger rolls, 78.9%. As usual, great driving. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, 66.1%. Alley-oops, 84.2%. Even bank shots, 60%, 3 of 5. He's just phenomenal at the rim. His mid-range jump shot is there. This is a guy that has all the accolades in the world. I mentioned a couple of them earlier on the video, but 8-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Defensive Team, 2-time MVP, 2021 All-Star MVP. He's on the NBA's top 75 anniversary team. 2021 NBA champion, 2014 All-Rookie, 2017 Most Improved Player, 2020 DPOY, and 2021 not only NBA champion but also Finals MVP in the year that he also won the All-Star MVP. And yeah, that's special. That is special. And I believe the year that he also won, that's when he won. Yep. He actually finished fourth in MVP, fifth in All-Star, but All NBA first team. So yeah, this is probably one of the best players in the NBA, and he just got even scared because he now has a consistent mid-range jump shot, and he actually has shooters around him like the AJ Greens of the world, the Taurean Princes, the Gary Trent Juniors, the Damian Lillards, who is not just a scorer, he's still a star player in this league. The Bucks have shooters around him, which is amazing because now he can shoot at least a consistent mid-range jump shot. So yeah, like I mentioned, they can trade the contracts of like Pat Connaughton and like Bobby Portis and potentially even somebody like it might hurt, but Chris Middleton, because you have guys now like as they're carving out roles. They mentioned UConn legend and NCAA champion Andre Jackson Jr., aka Ajax, who consistently working on that three-point shot to get even a larger role in that offense as he's now starting at the 2-guard position. Taurean Prince is shooting like 51% from 3. Brook Lopez he will shoot from Antarctica if you give him the ball, man. Shooting 35.7%, so slightly like right above league average, but he shoots from incredibly deep that it's like, yeah. Yeah, man, the Bucks look like one of the best teams in the NBA, coming off a great NBA Cup win over the Thunder, who are one of the best teams in the league, one of the best defenses in the league, one of the best defenses in recent memory, even without one of the best defenders in basketball, in Chet Holmgren. Giannis just got to the cup, got to the line, and took like one midi. I mean, he made one midi, and that was basically, he didn't even have to like really get in his bag and get into the midi and get in the nitty gritty and things like that. But when he can't get in his bag and get to the midi, sidestep, leaning, turnaround, fadeaways, that's tough. That just makes Giannis just even better. But other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, just follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Your boy John. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.